putting the goals aside, right? We all have goals.
Yeah.
We have things, we have priorities, we have things that we want to achieve. But ultimately what I want is freedom. I'm here today because I want to be here today, not because I'm obligated to be here today. I'm trying to eliminate, and I still have commitments on my calendar that stem from obligation because I feel like I have to. I don't want to.
Wow.
And that's what I'm trying to optimize for. I'm trying to optimize for getting myself in a position wherein I don't have obligations, and everything that I'm doing is because I want to do it and it brings me peace of mind.
When does something move, because this is really interesting, right? When does something move from being an obligation to wanting to do it? And can they happen concurrently?
Can they happen? No, I think it's binary. I think either you want to or you don't.
Nice.
Right? Like, I mean, I forget I think the name of the author is, he wrote the book called Essentialism.
Right.
And as you know, I'm big on essentialism.
Yeah.
And Stephen McEwen is the name of the author. And he talks about how things are either a hell yeah, or they're a hell no. Yeah. Right? You either want to do it and you're excited, and your neurology, you can feel it in your body at the cellular level that you want to do it. Yeah. Or you don't. And so I think your body keeps giving you feedback, subconsciously, whether you are doing something because you're obligated to or because you're really excited to do it.
Then it comes pretty fast to awareness, right? Because you're what I'd say someone who's been on this amazing journey, and you touched on it before, and we spoke about it a lot in a very poor audio quality. Show number 694 is amazing in 4 years. At that time, how much audio quality has changed. Hopefully the guys building upstairs are not going to interrupt with this show. But you have, because the journey you've been on, you have awareness. You can sit there and you can say, it depends how it feels on a cellular level, was what you just said. And someone's listening and going, what the fuck does that mean? Like literally people are going like, what does that actually mean? Like people say like, I have to make decisions based on a feel, but I don't feel anything. Like, help me, Dhiren, I don't feel anything, sort of thing. It's a weird scenario, right? And I'm sure with the kind of work that you're doing now and where your interest is at, you must come across that a lot.
Yeah. So what I mean by when I say you feel it at a cellular level, you feel it in your body. Like you feel whether it's something that you're doing because it gets you, it's exciting, it's something that is aligned with your values, or if it's something that's not. I think that to me, let me ask you a question. Are there things that you do which you're not sure if you're excited about, or you're doing it because you have to do it?
I'm not going to answer. No, I'll tell you honestly, mate. I'm on a constant quest to. That's actually why I'm driving this a little bit. This is therapy for me as well, right? Because I'm exactly the same. I don't ever want to feel that I'm obligated to do something. I'm here today. I called you. We lock this in because I want to have this conversation. You could be with 300,000 other people. You could be with 10 other people right now, and I could have someone else sat in that chair. But I wanted to speak to you. So I don't feel any obligation to be here to doing it. And I'm excited and I'm relaxed and all these things. And when I'm doing things, there's certain things systems that we've put in the company and interventions that we've put in the company that work. But then if I walk into it some days and I think I feel on a cellular level, same as what you're talking about. I don't feel it's right. I don't feel my energy's right or the team's energy's right. I'll review it and we won't do it. And I think that's where sometimes people are like, we've decided to do this, we have to stick with it, quitting is weakness. Actually continuing to do something that you don't enjoy is weakness.
That's weakness. Yeah.
Like that is weakness.
Yeah, that resonates.
So to answer your question, I think we're very similar on it in that sometimes there are things that I feel a little bit more obligated than excited about.
Yeah.
However, if I revisit why we're actually doing that thing and sometimes just zoom out a little bit, you know, and this could be anything. Like you train with us endurance. I would say out of 52 coffee runs a year, I probably love 51.5 of them because I love running and I love the community, but I only love it because sometimes I'm able to zoom out. And sometimes, and I think every athlete who has a decent amount of awareness does it, and I see it throughout the year, runs alone at some point. There's a reason for that, because they're not feeling the tribe on that day.
Yeah.
Now, I've
been there.
I could feel, you've been there, but you've still shown up and you've gone for a run.
Yeah.
And you might have just left.
Yeah.
You might not have had any community interaction, but what got you there, you've managed to zoom out. So you felt an obligation because your coach has put it in your training peaks, but you haven't felt excited about that obligation. So you've zoomed out and you've just gone and it's been a meditative run or something different like that. So I think if there are tasks that keep coming up that you feel obligation to do, and even when you zoom out, it's just a fucking nightmare, then they're the tasks that I'm like, and that's what I always ask myself. I'm like, okay, why am I not enjoying this?
And you're asking yourself that question, right? And it goes back to the awareness piece, right? So at the cellular level, if on a given day you're not feeling it, right? And then the next day you're not feeling it again. And then, now the whole week goes by and you're just not feeling it. Now you're feeling it in your body. Like, because you know what it feels like to be excited about that thing. And if you're no longer excited about it, something has shifted. Either your relationship to that thing is shifted, or there's something that is gnawing at you because there's a bigger priority that needs your attention perhaps, and you're committed to something that isn't really serving your values in a way that something else would, or it's at the cost of something else.